Alright, welcome back to SkaterXL, and welcome back to a really ugly looking grind at Easy Day High School. So today I wanted to do a video. I want to be back in SkaterXL, especially because I love this game. I love it dearly. The more I play it, the more I fall, and the more I like it, and the more I realize just exactly how detailed this game really is. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about some of those details, some of the details I figured out, and really I guess I'm going to identify like three tips, three like little tricks and tidbits that I wish I knew when I started playing SkaterXL, and this is really even like way back like when it was in early access, because I think a lot of this has been present and I just didn't know it. So we're gonna go over three kind of big things that if you're playing SkaterXL might be kind of helpful, and they help me a lot and help me have more fun with the game and be a little bit better at it. I'm still not good, but help me be a little better. But hopefully they help you too. So first things first. Mid pop, sorry, who starts with middle? Low pop, mid pop, and high pop. So I didn't actually know this when I was playing this game originally, that there were different ways to choose like pop height. Obviously, like the speed that you snap the sticks kind of affects things. But basically, okay, if you go down with like one stick, so right here I'm pulling the left stick for a goofy ollie. I am a goofy rider, so this is a regular ollie for me. If I hold down one stick and release, that's a low pop. Like, that's a low pop ollie. Here's a low pop kickflip. We're just going to introduce the little flick of the right stick to the right, to the left for a heel flip, or whatever, right? So that's low pop. There's also high pop, which I sort of didn't realize until I just did it, and was like, wow, I can actually clear things that are really large. So this is helpful. So basically, you can go down with both sticks and release, and that's a big pop ollie, and then obviously you can do the same thing and introduce a flick with the kick flip, or a heel flip, or a tray flip. Yeah, so you can do big pop with that, and high pop is super helpful for, like I said, like clearing large things. Like actually, I guess we could come up with an example. Let's see, over here. Yeah, this is a good example. You're not going to clear this with a low pop ollie. You're going to hurt yourself. You're really going to hurt yourself. Like, we could try. Actually, kind of. So, yeah, I mean, that doesn't, I don't know if that really counts. So that's low pop. And then if we do high pop, well, we fall again because of bad timing. But really, there you go. So you can high pop over things. So high pop is super helpful for clearing things like that, where you just need to throw some fat air and really huck it over something. The bad thing about high pop is that it's kind of ugly. Like, if you come way up over things with a high pop ollie, sometimes it just looks kind of gross. Like, try to think. Like, even like if you're gonna hit a handrail and you're gonna cut off the handrail. Oh boy. If you're gonna like cut off the handrail, yeah, like you can high pop out to it, and it's I could do it better. High pop out to it, but like I'm gonna hit the rail in the middle and fall again. So much falling in this video already. I'm so sorry. So high pop, I'm like landing in the middle of the rail. Like, it's not super stylish. So like a regular pop ollie is nice because I can hit the rail a little nicer. It's smoother. It looks more natural. It looks more realistic. So high pop's great. But I wouldn't get too reliant on it if you want to like look good. You want to look stylish, especially on like low benches. If like this, like low ledge. If you come into it high pop, it just looks sort of dorky. I mean, that was kind of cute, but it looks just sort of dorky. So that's why I kind of go between low pop and high pop. Low pop, it looks cooler. It looks way more stylish. It also makes it a little bit harder. Like it makes flipping into things a little bit more touchy, and you got to do a better job at it. So I recommend doing that. High pop is actually really great in this game for learning how to do things, though. So if you're just starting out in SkaterXL, high pop's great because it gives you lots of time to adjust, to see how you're going to fly through the air, how the sticks manipulate the board in the air, and how to land in the grind that you want. High pop's great. Also, one more advantage of a high pop that I haven't talked about yet is that when you crouch for high pop, you can wind up to do a spin and then unleash it like that and hurt yourself. So this is where mid pop is kind of helpful, because in low pop, like if I hold down just one stick, I can't preload. I can't preload a spin. I can just sort of steer the board. So if you want to be able to preload a spin, but you don't want to do high pop, you do mid pop. Mid pop is actually, we'll crouch down with both sticks for high pop, and we can do our wind, like if we want to do a front side flip, it actually looks good. And then we're going to release the front stick in this case. We're going to release our non-rear foot, our front foot. What am I talking about? So that now we're still winding our spin. This is very funny looking. We're still winding our spin, but we're in low pop now. We're not down in high pop. So we'll be able to pop it low, but also get that nice wind. So that's where mid pop is really helpful. So once you get good at doing spins in SkaterXL, mid pop is nice because you still get like the style of low pop and like the reasonableness of low pop, but with some of like the spin capabilities of high pop. So, okay, so that's it. That's low pop, mid pop, high pop. Super helpful. They really help me a lot. I would encourage you to play around with them. Just knowing that high pop is in the game, I don't know, I missed it. It's probably really obvious. It's really helpful, like I said, just for learning more about the game, having more time in the air to figure out how things work, how you'll land into grinds. Yeah, so there's that. Now, number two, and to illustrate, actually, we're going to skate over here. I dropped in the middle. We're going to actually skate over to what I want to skate to, because, oh my, what just happened? What just happened? I know what you guys are thinking, wow, he doesn't look like he's very good at this game. Why am I taking any sort of advice from him? Yeah, that's fair. I feel like sometimes when I'm not recording, I do things, I'm like, why wasn't I recording? It was so pretty. It was so nice. But yeah, so far not looking super great. Okay, so number two. This is how to control your direction when you pop out of a grind. So like if we go up in here and do a 50-50 and then we pop out, we'll pop out to the left. You will always pop out of a grind in the direction from which you came. It sounds very poetic, but I'm doing a backside 50-50. So, well, I'm not. All right, well, I was supposed to, and then I kind of changed my mind. We'll do a backside nose grind. Well, I'll do a backside nose grind. It'll be a nose grind, but a backside nose grind. Backside nose grind. What is happening? Okay, that's my fault. Yep, backside nose grind. We'll do a backside nose grind, and we'll pop out. We'll pop to the left. We'll pop back out the way we came. And it would be the exact opposite if we did a frontside grind. So if we come over here and do like a frontside nose grind, we will pop out to our backside. So we'll pop out again from where we came. So that's really great. That's the default. But what if you want to go on a line? Like what if I want to grind this bench and I want to pop and grind the second bench, the second bleacher? How do I control that? How do I go straight? And the way you do that is actually the triggers. So if you don't do anything, again, you'll pop out the direction you came. But if when you're in your grind, all you're going to do is you're going to tap both triggers. And then we keep going straight. And then we're going to pop to the left here because I didn't specify a direction. Now, conversely, if you want to control, I want to pop out right, I want to pop out left, you would just hit only that trigger. This is getting really ugly on these bleachers. So I can go up here, I can hit the right trigger, I'll jump to the right, which is, yeah, again, a little messy. I wish I could just barely hop to the right to get the other side of this bleacher. But that's how you can control which way you pop out, which is super useful, because there were so many times when I wanted to combine grinds on things, but I didn't know how to pop out straight. If you actually do a pop, you always popped out the way you came. So that's been really helpful. Fun for, you know, like things like this, like these little tandem benches. Kickflip back 5-0. I forgot to tap. See, I forgot to tap triggers. It's kind of a lot to think about at times. You gotta sort of get used to it. And I'm still not getting used to it. It's a lot to think about. Kickflip, back 5-0. Oh, what? Kickflip back 5-0 to nose grind. There it is. So it's really nice for being able to control your direction and get a little bit more technical. And it's kind of, it's a lot to think about at times to try to like go up, finish your flip trick, make sure you're setting your feet in position for your grind, and make sure you click the triggers really fast to designate your direction. It's a lot to think about, but it's pretty fun. Like, and having that ability is super huge. Oh, I feel like I did it, but so yeah, there you go. That is just controlling which way we pop out from grinds. Now with that, there's also what was introduced in one of the early access builds, one of the latest early access builds of SkaterXL, which is called bumps. So it's how to bump out of a grind. So maybe you don't want to pop out of a grind because they're, you know, it's like a big motion and it looks sort of dorky. I want to come up for a little crook and I just want to kind of nudge out. We just click the stick. So if you want to nudge left, you click the left stick. If you want to nudge to the right, you click the right stick. So there I click the left stick just to kind of nudge out of that crook whenever I want it. It's a really ugly grind. That's a nose slide? Yeah, I don't know. Grind detection and like object detection gets real weird on some things in this game, I find. And nudge left. There you go. We even threw a little 1 foot drop there. I guess what we're talking about clicking the sticks, obviously you can do 1 foot airs by clicking the stick that you want to lift your foot. And with that, you can also do you can manually catch the board, which is kind of another cool tip. It's not really in my 3 things, but it is useful and it's kind of fun to play with. So like if you want to do I want to do a 360 flip front foot catch. But if we want to see how this looked, you can see we'll go 360 flip, front foot catch. And so you can manually designate when and with what foot you want to catch a flip trick. And it's kind of cool. Like, it looks cool. And you can also, like, early stop flips. Like, I don't think I actually completed that kickflip. I kind of, like, stopped it in the middle. But it's cool. It's like a little extra style thing you can do. So that's kind of like a bonus tip. It's not really in my 3, but it's a cool tip. So there you go. Let's move on to the last tip, which is reverts, and I guess more specifically manual reverts. And these are not like as super transformative, maybe as like popping out of grinds and stuff. But what they do is they make just skating in this game a little more fun. They make doing weird tricks more fun. So we'll just explain how manual reverts work. So basically, it allows you to do a little revert while manualing, right? So like a little nose manual revert, and you can kind of do it in both directions. But it's cool because when you combine it with coming out of tricks and out of grinds and whatnot, you can just kind of add a little bit of style and also kind of clean up tricks where maybe you weren't going to land super straight. So the way to do that is you point your sticks to the top left, top right. And see, that's how I initiate like a nose manual, like a nose front side power slide there. We can do a little nose back side power slide there. And then if you combine that with a little bit of trigger, you can whip it around. Or whip it around. It's kind of weird switch. Switch, I think you maybe need to go in the other direction. But it's cool because you can come out of a grind and just whip a really fast nose manual revert like this and kind of clean things up. So if we're going to combine a few of these things, I guess. Yep, that's exactly what it would look like. So there you go. You see you can kind of do a little revert on the way out, and it makes things look kind of spiffy. So backside nose slide. We did our click through to keep going straight, and then we flipped it around to sort of like a weird frontside nose slide. And then we were coming out. Actually, I got it pretty well straightened out, but then just kind of finished it with a quick whip of a nose manual revert. So it's kind of cool. And if I had been coming out of that more crooked and then maybe turned it backside, it would have made even more sense. So I guess I could just try to do something like that. But it's like if you're going to follow the direction, oh, I'm coming out ugly. There we go, just clean it up. So nose manual reverts are just kind of fun little thing to add into your skating, and they help you sort of clean up grinds and, well, clean up coming out kind of crooked. And then also just like add a little bit of flair into it. You know, you can quickly just take something, you know, 270, and they're just kind of fun too. It's also a really great way if you want to just turn around 180 really quick because you're riding the switch or whatever. You know, you can just, you know, you could do that. But, so yeah. Nose manual reverts, pretty fun. Pretty fun little thing to introduce. So if you aren't trying those, give them a try, see what you think, and see if you have fun with it. But there you go. That's kind of like 3 things in SkaterXL that have been helping me out. So again, big ones: low pop, medium pop, high pop, high pop. And then we've got our grind direction, designating which way we grind, which way we pop out of a grind, so using the triggers. Both triggers at the same time to go straight, left to go left, and right to go right. And bumps as well, so we can just bump out of grinds real smooth like. And then our manual reverts. So cleaning up, that wasn't very, that was ugly. I kind of forgot which way I was going. Those are just 3 things that really helped me out. So see what you guys think, try them out, and let me know if they help you. If you guys have other tips for me besides skate better. Besides skate better. Thanks, I already know. Thanks a lot. But either way, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did enjoy this and you want to see more videos like it, more videos of SkaterXL, let me know. But also, feel free to subscribe for those. And either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.